Start recording. I love the pause button. Alright. So, rip Layman. Viva la eselect. So, sorry, Layman, you had to go out that way. But, so let's go somewhere here before we start with that. So, let's make that bigger. Preferences. Where is it? Appearance. Here we go. No. Yes. I'll just go tum. I think that should do, right? Now you can read it on your TV, no? So, Layman is dead. It has been replaced with eselect. I don't know if you know about eselect. So, what I did here is, and I'll show you that so I don't have to roll the whole thing up again. So I went for emerge space dash search. That's how we search for things. And then space, and I put in eselect, just the eselect, and you get absolute everything, right? Oh, Rust. Oh, not installed. Very good. So you have to look for the one called repository. So if I have to install this, I would just, I'm the lazy guy, right? I copy this, then I go su, right? Yeah, I just never put myself here in sudo. So we do emerge. I usually use AAV, and then I would pass this in, and then I would install it. But it's already installed, as you can see. Available 15, latest version installed 15. So I'm doing okay here. That's the way how you would install it, right? Then you have eselect. But Calculate Linux did this already for you, because they most likely have their own overlay, right? The Calculate Linux overlay. So that's the only thing I just did here. And here's my little cheat thingy. So if I go for emerge search, so that's how I would search for it, right? Search, let's say Brave. Of course, you could install Brave from FlatHub, right? But if you have, for example, KeePass or anything, and you have an, what is it called? A browser extension, it is useless. It can't connect. So Brave with the KeePass XC browser extension can't connect to my KeePass password manager here, which is a disaster, right? So let's see if it is here, because it could be, you know. Brave. That might not be it. So let's say it is not. Right? So, and no worries, we all have it from somewhere. That's just the 2026 version. So I searched for Gentoo Brave install, right? So and then Gentoo wiki, that's always a good thing to go to. So I go in here. What do they say? Emerge, ask, rep, select. Yeah, it's kind of there. You have to install the whole thing. And then here, I don't know if you can see it. Can I zoom it? Oh, I can zoom it. So set portage to the user Brave repository. So we use that. You select, click. So I right click, copy. Where is my terminal? And I put that in here. Brave overlay. It's like Layman, right? Overlays. It's nothing really has changed except Layman died. Now we want to sync this. So it's pretty simple, you know. You just have to copy paste here, for example, like this. Zing. So and now I should be able. Oh, I don't want Brave. I want Brave stable. Ooh, my heart stood still. So let's see. I never did it what they do here with ask. I mean, I kind of have it right with my AV. Let's see what it does. Yes. And I only want English usual. Let's see. English. Jobs. Steve Job 0. And so here it goes. It's doing something. Running. See? Tells us it's running. So we can do htop here. Then we can see it's running, no? So here, Python. It's a bit big now, so it's still running, it's doing its thing. load average, blah blah blah, Brave browser. So that's actually very, very nice, because what I showed you with the Flare tabs, that I would call it the quick version. I mean, for KeePass it works perfect, and even KeePass XC is recommending taking it from a Flare tab, and I did. I installed it first, and somehow I must have a glitch because I could not install the in the settings. I was missing the part to allow browser extensions. So in that case, it was actually useless. Internet, Brave, ran. Look at that. Of course, totally mistakes here. So we have to go right away in the settings and fix that. Settings. Yeah, we can make it. Maybe it's a good idea making a default browser. Continue where left over. Now appearance. We definitely need to have not show home button. When we have this, then we can go. No, we cannot. Always. That's for the bookmarks. I want to see them, and I think everything else should be all right here. Always. I like that. Use the top. Show on the left. Private security should be auto redirect AMP auto to Windows. That sounds all good to me. Safety check. I don't want to have password here, for example. Search and it should be Brave. Yeah, looks good to me. Extensions, downloads, always ask. So that's a pretty nice setup. So that is it. Now it's working. Isn't that great? Hooray! We have it now. So now I can go in here and Internet, Brave. Add to panel. Yes, I want it. There it is. Now I get Brave here. Yes, everything is controversial nowadays, but this is just how it is. Minimize all, open Windows. So now we go with my cheat sheet here. So if you want to see what repositories are here, because I would be nosy to know if they put that here, the calculate Linux, right? Yep. Oh, look at that. Now we have everything here. Xlibra. This is good. There might be Xlibra. Yeah, it's there. Wonderful. Oh, I have to play around with it. I want to have that instead of Xorg, because Xorg has gone insane. Yeah, the backpedaling 2 years, putting bugs back in, and holy moly, I didn't like this guy. I mean, how old are they, right? They shouldn't. I mean, yeah, they wanted to kill Xorg, and I think they're still not done yet, because no, they can't kill it anymore. Yeah, they can kill Xorg, but there will still be LibreXorg, and this seems to be very nice developed. That is pretty nice, very, very good. So look at that, tons and tons and tons of stuff, very nice. So, for example, we could have used where is that? My example here. So we could see. Oh yeah, now it should be there. Let's see if there's another Brave thingy. Oh, look at that. Yeah, the typing thing. One day I'm going to fix that. Now we go back here. Overlay, here it is. But it's in the Brave overlay, so it wouldn't have found it here anyway, right? Yeah, I know that kind of new. I mean, I watched the video years ago because I just figured out that Layman is dead. Oh, poor Layman, I'll miss you. Oh well, welcome eselect. So eselect is kind of the same thing, right? It's handling your overlays with eselect-repo list. Then you get the whole thing, and I think you can say less. Is it? Oh no. I don't know if you have to pipe it. Yeah. Okay, so you can pipe it like this, then you can forever get out of here. I didn't do it. Oh no, now I have to let it run through. Look at this. I don't know how to get out of here. I shouldn't have done this. So, how embarrassing. We should be coming to an end now, any moment. There it is. But how do I get out of here? Yeah, I think the easy way. The brutal way. Well, I had to do it. So we don't do that anymore. So that's how you do list the whole thing. And searching, I will put my little cheat sheet here. Yeah. This is how you search for things. Yeah, it's eselect repository list. Then you pipe it into grep and then Brave. So grab it. Brave. That's your application name, right? What you're looking for. Oh yeah, let's have a look, because I'm looking for Stego Suite. Unsupported type CVS. Rosa ebuilds. Rosa ebuilds has it. Unsupported source type CVS. I don't know what that means. So in a moment I don't use it then. But we can go again here and do the same thing. We just search for it. See what Gentoo has available for us. Gentoo. Kali Linux recommended tools for Gentoo wiki. Not recommended? I don't know. Yeah, no. Okay, for now we can't have it. And it's also not in the flat tab, which is actually very, very sad. Yeah. Do they have... oh yeah, we just look around here. So there seems to be Rosa ebuilds. Steg height. Aha, Steg height does it. Steg Snow. The original name is Snow, but they're called now Steg. Rosa ebuilds. Let's see, I want to see it. Roll the boat. Rosa ebuilds, there it is. Okay, that's 305. So let's say we want it, right? We can delete it if we want to. So then we get my little thingy here. If we want it, we have two ways here. So, oh dear me, look what I did here. It's the keyboard's fault. I don't do anything wrong ever. There we go, eselect, copy. So we know now the rows, I can use Rosa. Where is it? The name of it is Rosa ebuilds, right? So I can use that. Or 305. I use 305, so less typing. I'm the lazy guy, right? So we just go in here, paste, enable 305. Oh, that is that. So eselect repository enable 305. Warning, unsupported source type CVS. Okay. It doesn't want it. Or we have a look if it made its way in. No, it didn't. Okay. Yeah, it didn't do it. The error means no. Alright, because here that is what I just did, right? Eselect repository enable yes, and then I said cat etc portage repos.conf. That's where all your repos are in, and then eselect-repo.conf. That's the file. Yeah, repos.conf is the folder, and then comes eselect-repo.conf, and that's just the output. So we added the Brave overlay, but not the Rosa. So I can't have it for now, which is very annoying, but I can run a virtual machine, for example, with something lightweight like Celix or Antiques, and then I can get it from there. Yeah, because Celix, they have Steg height, but they don't have a Steg suite. But you can get it in Debian, so I trust that with Antiques I can have it. Alright, let's clear this up. So we did that. So these are the little things you can play around, and then of course if I would have had this, like what did I do before? So that's how you think the overlay you want to to do. And if you want to sync all of them, you just go like that, right? Oh dear, I missed it. So, however, that is that. So, but I don't want to sync anything because it's just synced. What else do we have here? Emerge AV package name. So, in case you have something which is what's it called? Oh, the name. Oh, my brain is freezing here, guys. So mask, right? If it is mask, can I make that bigger here? Preferences. Editor. Top width. No. View. Of course not. Oh, yeah, maybe that. Yeah, now I can make it bigger. I think. Oh yeah, look at that. See, now it's bigger. But I have to pull this a bit that you can see it. So that's the whole thing. And I will call it in case of marked. So you do echo, and then the whole thing, you put that in. Package full name. That means, for example, yeah, like Brave browser here. Nightly, no, must. So see, if I want the must version, then I would use this here, the whole thing, and copy this as in the where I called it package full name, right? So I would replace this with the name, which I don't do. Just let me save this because I just corrected the eselect, and then space for backslash this line, this crooked line, AMD64, and then etc portage package. That means it goes into this package dash name, and this package accept keywords, and then package name. So that means I would put again. This time I would just put in Brave browser beta. Right? I would use this as package name. Here I put the full name in. That means, okay, I use the whole thing, all of it. And here I just use, let's say, Brave browser beta. Or Brave browser nightly, yeah, so the masked versions. And then it gets unmasked, and then you can still install it. So I copied all in here. Of masked, look what I wrote. Masked, if it's Zorot. Then we do this in case of masked, right? EXI update, that is because for the searching thing, if you use EXI, I put it in there too, just in case. Yeah, I use emerge. Cat etc portage, yeah, we did this. Select support, repo number, we did that, enabling it. List, yes, searching. That shows you all of them. Or we better don't do the list because then you have to go through everything like I just had to do. Alright, yeah, I think we're using this. And I put that in the description and then you can play around with it. It's pretty nice, isn't it? Sadly, I can't get the security tools, I call them. But anything else, I can still look around for this. I mean, I have everything now, so I think VeraCrypt, I have it as, I don't even know anymore what I have installed, but but however, I got Brave now. This is pretty nice. So I think I got everything usual here from the Gentoo environment or Calculate Linux environment, right? It's both. So, however, I like it. So, yeah, looks good now. So, that's how simple it is now to put overlays on. Instead of Layman, now it is eselect, and here are the most useful things. So you can play around with it. Yeah, you look for Brave, can't find it. Then you have to. I don't put this one in here because you will see this, right? You can search for it, and in Wiki Brave it shows you how to do it, because that would be a little bit nonsense, right? So I copied the overlay. I wanted to have this eselect. I did that. And then emerged, I used it for installation. I didn't install it. Did install it? No, that was syncing. And then I installed the stable version, of course. Yep. Alright, that is that. I just wanted to make a quick video because I haven't made one for a long time. And I must say, Calculate and Gentoo, they don't get much love, do they? But luckily, this is not a mainstream channel, so you don't get what everybody else has. Oh yeah, Arch, because you know, the most channels, they talk whatever you want to hear. So if they have something what is really, really bad, for example, let's say Linux Mint on Wayland is a disaster, yeah, they would say, yeah, it's not working just now, but it will be definitely good because I'm thinking so. No, if it is BS, and it's BS for now. If it's one day good, then okay. But as I said, I don't know why people put so much resources in. Like, for example, XFCE wants to rewrite the whole stuff into Rust. Do they get too much donations that they can waste it now? Because instead of invention or anything else, they're now wasting it to writing it in. Why would you write it in Rust? I still can't get it. However, and we know now who is behind all this age verification. Yes, thank you, Meta Facebook. I mean, the good thing is now you can see who pays for the laws and who takes the money to make the laws, because somebody put it into place, right? So that means this one must most likely has taken the money. Yeah, that's not lobbying. It's called bragging. Bragging. Yeah, I'm bragging here, but it's. Okay, I don't have the word anymore. Yeah, but it's maybe better so. But maybe it's a fail-safe telling me don't say the word, don't say the word. Bribing, I think that people call it, right? But nobody would get bribed, right? No, that's impossible. No politician would ever do such thing. Yeah. All right. So we're all safe. Yeah, safe. But the politician saves the children, I would say. All right, that is that. I mean, you see, that's actually a very quick, simple video, right? I make it longer than it is because I talk about lots of things here. I just take the chance to have a little chat here. I hope that, Das Gregor, you get slowly set on fire for Gentoo again. And to be honest, Calculate Linux, yes, of course we can install it from the what's it called, from terminal and change root. We did it before. I had it done. There are videos on the channel how to do it. There are many videos how people do it. And if you can read and copy and paste, you will be all right. But you have to read, because let's say, for example, if you use Linux Mint, there's a little thing in change root where you have to watch out. So, but if you read, you can see it. And if you just use the I think now the live image from Gentoo has a KDE graphic interface, so that's perfect. Then you can open the browser, get the Gentoo manual, and go through the steps for installation. But if you want to save all that work, and you can see that, right? You can have FreeBSD. Yes, you have to install it by hand, which is fun. If you have enough time, you can do it, of course. But if you want the easy way, you just take GhostBSD. All right. And what is else? Yeah, there is Midnight BSD, and yeah, NetBSD. You have to do it on your own, and the same with I think it's called OpenBSD. Yes, that I want to install these things too. Just for the fun of it, right? I like doing things like that. Of course, there will be only 10 views, but that's totally fine. If it helps one, it's perfect. If it entertains one, is also perfect. So as I never switch on advertisement here, it should stay advertisement free, and you don't have to watch I don't know, people going on a loo endless. Oh man, just imagine this. I almost would have said that advertising is now a shit show. Oh dear me, honestly, this is absolutely ridiculous. However, so try out yeah, see, I've got FreeBSD and GhostBSD, the easy way, yeah? The easy FreeBSD is GhostBSD. The easy Slugware is Salix, and it's pretty good. I mean, I must say, Salix, you really got a long way. It's absolutely amazing. And now with flat tabs, I mean, yeah, people say, oh, yeah, but it's from other people. To be honest, overlays are also from other people, right? So, but luckily, you have always people checking this stuff. And earlier or later is found if somebody does something weird with it. And then now here with Gentoo, yeah, so we have FreeBSD, GhostBSD. Slugware, Salix. Then you have Gentoo and Calculate Linux. So there's always, for those, it's, I would have almost said Endeavour for Arch, but yeah, there are many Arch distros. Endeavour, I don't like it because they didn't let me install a graphical package manager, and they're not my mom. My mom can say you don't use it, but my mom is not here anymore, so yes, I can now. Right? So Linux is supposed to be free and not regulated because we have already politicians trying to do that, no? But they can't. By the way, that's the thing. Gentoo is not an operating system. It is bits and pieces. You can make an operating system out of it, but you have to put it together. And I would say no edge verification necessary, right? And there are not too many Gentoo users. I don't know why. Yeah, okay, I mean, but look, today the computers have far more CPU power. Now with SSD, even the hard drive is faster. And by the way, my Calculate Linux here runs on, I think that's on a 1 gigabyte. No, on a 320 gig. Well, let me see. I'll go in deep meditation because I have a photographic memory. I can see it any moment in front of me. And I can tell you what hard drive I have here. I can feel, I can sense it. There it is. You see, yeah, well, exactly as I said, it's 300 gigabyte hard drive. So, good enough, or 320, I don't know what is it. I think it's a 320, they call it. Yeah, this is, I don't know, this is unknown, 25 gigabyte, I don't know what they did here. And this is grep core. Well, it is what it is. That's the automatic partitioning from Calculate. I don't know what that is about, but it's here. Does it have a flag? Unknown, no flag. BTRFS home. If they have BTRFS, maybe you can put it easily then on a RAID system too. Right? That would be interesting. Yeah. I love it. However, so try things out. If you have Linux Mint, for example, which is not a bad choice, or you have Mageia 9, which is also a great choice, or even Linux Lite. I had Linux Lite pushed to the limits today, so it froze on me the first time on my laptop. But I must say, yeah, when I push a lot. So, and it froze. It couldn't make it anymore. It died on me. So I just fired it back up, and now it's running okay again. But I'm tempted to put, I would have put Calculate Linux on already, but I need, for example, oh yeah, let's search for that. Oh, that's my wife. You know what? I pause this quick and then I continue. See, I have a pause button. So, where was I? Yeah, I figured out. So, let's search for Sterling PDF. So, if you have Docker and stuff, get the Sterling PDF. That thing, you can manipulate all your PDF. You can fill out your PDFs. You can insert text and you can do absolute everything. It's just perfect. So, let's see what we got here. Emerge, search. Let's see Sterling. Typing, Sterling. That would be cool if they would have it, but string 6 string. And dear me. Okay, then where were we? Instead of snow, now we look for Sterling. Rosa again. But unsupported. Then we go again. Let's see, Gentoo. Oh, Sterling. I think it's called stealing desktop because it connects to the server. Seeing stealing PDF. You see somebody? Yeah, I'm not the only one. That's good. Any chance for seeing stealing PDF on Gentoo? 2025. You can use bugs Gentoo.org to lodge a request. Otherwise, you could create and build yourself. That's actually true. That's a thing here. Quick start evil guide. Oh dear me. Yeah, it you definitely can do it. I just almost fainted out. So okay, nobody has it yet, which is sad, isn't it? Let's see, maybe stealing. That's don't you Gentoo stealing book company? No. Purpose of the page. No, not yet. Okay, I mean in these cases the virtual machine is your friend, right? So you just fire up a virtual machine, because I need it once in a year for, let's say, a week, and that's because I'm procrastinating. So that's all there is for me, and I can live using it in a virtual machine. As I said, usually I had a virtual machine for what's it called? Just for Office, and the one for Google for the YouTube channel. And I still use the YouTube channel virtual machine. Do I have it here actually? Let's have a look. No. Oh, I don't have it here. Oh, but I will have the video here. So later then I will just copy the virtual machine over and run it from here. That's not a big deal. I'm surprised I don't have it here. Open. No, that's antiques. Okay, that's not the one yet. Alright, not a big deal. So later I will just copy it over here, and then I will load it, and then I can just upload the video. Or I can even do it because it's already late. It's 10:30, so 22:30. It's late, so I can do it on a laptop and just upload it there, because I've got the virtual machine for the YouTube channel there too. But I have to copy it over here anyway, so it can do it while I'm uploading the video. Alright, so I hope that video here helps everybody with the eselect repository. So because Layman is dead. I'm so sorry, Layman, you had to go. And I put my little thing here and play around with it in case you have Calculate Linux or Gentoo. But if you have Calculate Linux, play around. Right? Play around. You can't do really much wrong. You can search for something what you're looking for. No? In a moment I think I got everything I want, so I'm okay with that. I got Firefox, Chromium. Now I've got Brave. That's very, very nice. Because as I said, if you have a flat hub, then it won't work. Let's see, not that this row is Rosa again. Where is the terminal here? Let's try one more. I can't. I just can't give up, can I? I think we had that here in Gentoo. Yeah, you see, there it is. We have it. I was not too sure if I... and that is... No, I can't open up, then you see my... I think it's a GNU... GPD. Yeah, it's not Cleopatra. Alright, that is that. And I got to call it a night. I'm happy I have this pause button here. See, I could pause it while my wife was calling, so it's just 34 minutes now here, and I call it a day. I hope somebody liked that video, and I hope, just Gregor, you're really on fire now that you you have to say goodbye to Pop OS. I'm sorry, but it's just how it is. Oh yeah, see, I have to send that to me that I can use it on the laptop. And because I put it there in the virtual machine. Okie dokie, so I'll copy all this little stuff in the description, and then you can play around and add your overlays and stuff like that. Instead of with Layman, we use eselect now, and it's all good. Have a good night, and I think I have another little video coming up soon. And I'm so tempted to put Calculate Linux on my laptop. Yeah, because I mean everything works, right? So why not everything? But Sterling PDF, for example. Now that's very sad. But even FlatHub, it doesn't exist there yet. It's also sad. But it's just what it is. Yeah, because I would like to see how Calculate Linux runs on an SSD, right? Yeah, that would be very interesting. So on a laptop would be justified to have it. But I also have to use encryption, of course. I have to see that first. I'll play around in a virtual machine, how I encrypt it, because a laptop has to be encrypted, at least in my case. As I said, if your laptop gets stolen, you're already mad, but if it's not encrypted, the hard drive, you're worried, and that's not good. Okay, guys, have a good night. Love you all, and hope to see you again. Bye-bye.